Hey everybody, Sarah Rodis here from Emails Made Easy. Today I want to answer a question that I get quite a lot, and it's how often should I send emails? Now, this is a really hard question to answer because there is no one size fits all, and anybody that tells you there is, you shouldn't listen to. The truth is, it's going to depend on your business, what type of content you're hoping to send, and if you have anything worth sharing. So, my first tip for deciding how often you should send emails is what is your business and who are your ideal clients? What I mean by that is it's going to depend also on your audience. So if you have people who are very, very busy professionals, they get literally hundreds of inboxes every single day, maybe sending something daily is just going to completely put them off. So that might be something to consider. If you've got people who don't check their emails very often, which with some business types you might get, it just completely depends on your audience and your demographics. Having emails that are sent very, very often might not be the ideal case. On the flip side, not sending emails enough could just mean that your audience forgets about you. So there has to be a nice fine balance between not having your clients forget you, but also keeping in touch with them. So first, have a look at your business and who your ideal client is. And you might relate. I mean, if most of the time, if you're in business, the people that you attract could be at a point of business where you have been. So, for example, if you're helping startups, you'll know that if you've been there, you can put yourself in their shoes. If it's something you're really not sure about, go do some market research, or even ask your ideal clients how often they'd like to receive emails. The other thing to consider is what type of content are you hoping to send? So what I mean by that is there are people who send regular updates about their business, and there are people who send tips. There are people who probably send a mixture of these things I'm saying. But if you're hoping to do like a newsletter, do consider the type of content you can put in there weekly or monthly. So this is also going to depend on what you have that's worth sharing. If you only work 2 days a week, maybe, and things are a bit slow, maybe weekly might not be ideal, or you might feel like pressure to put things in there. So maybe slow that down to monthly. It just completely depends. If you want a definitive answer on what I personally prefer, I prefer a weekly email. And if somebody is launching something, I prefer to ramp that up to 2 times a week, if not 3 times a week. And the thing is, with your emails, it's really good to be transparent about how often you send emails. So when you have your little landing page where you sign people to your email list, or maybe on your website, you have a form where people put their name and email. Do put in there how often you send emails. And the reason I'm saying that is telling people up front how often they might expect emails does 2 things. So one, people might be looking at for your update. If you say you do a weekly update, they might actually go and look in their inbox for it. Don't underestimate. I mean, if you think people are not bothered about what you're saying, that's not true. Especially if they're putting their details in specifically to join your email list. And number 2, it just gives people a heads up that this is how often they'll receive emails. And if that doesn't align with them, then they just won't sign up to your email list. The last thing you want is to have people join your email list and then unsubscribe in droves because you've surprised them. So be very upfront about how often you send emails, and try and stick to it. I mean, if you are hoping to do a weekly email, schedule it in your calendar. So schedule it and set yourself an alarm. So by Friday at 1 p.m, I'll have done my newsletter. So I'll do my roundup of the week. Or if you are doing a monthly one, schedule that in. If you're doing one every day, schedule the same time every day so you can send that email. No matter what you do, try and stick to your own plan. If you're finding that you can't stick to your own plan, so weekly is not suiting you, then just extend it. The beautiful thing about email lists and email marketing is you can tweak it to suit you. So don't follow what other people are doing, you follow yourself. And yeah, I hope that was useful. If you have any questions, just give me a shout. I'm on www.emailsmadeeasy.co.uk, or you can email admin@emailsmadeeasy.co.uk. And I really look forward to speaking to you if you have any questions. Take care. Bye. For more tips, advice, and offers, come visit www.emailsmadeeasy.co.uk.